guys, happy Halloween. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day, and if not, I hope your day gets better. I wanted to drop this video a long time ago, but honestly, it took forever to finish. I was like overthinking the mask a lot. So yeah, but I did want to post this on Halloween. I was going to post it on Friday the 13th, but I forgot. But yeah, let's get right into the set. So first things first is I'm going to go ahead and glue on these tips with some base coat. All my prep and peel off is done. And then once I have all the tips glued on, I am going to go in with my nail tip cutter, and I'm going to cut these down to my desired length. And once that is done, I am going to go in with my fine grit sanding band, and I'm going to just take off the shine and then also blend in where I glued on the tip, just so it's like a nice and smooth surface. And then once I do that, I am gonna go in with some base coat, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it to two of my nails. And for this set, I am using Daydream from Makartt, and that's gonna be the base for like my nails. I usually do like white and then like not white, I'm sorry, clear. I did clear, and then I did Daydream on my ring finger and thumb, but I just decided to do it all this color. I hate working with clear. I never get it right, so yeah. But anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with this bead of poly gel and then just pat it down, going from sidewall to sidewall, making sure everything is nice and smooth and even. And yeah, like bringing the poly gel up towards the cuticle area. And then I also like pat it down towards the tip, and I just go back and forth in that motion. I mainly try to focus like on the tip, because like I want the tip to be thicker, since I do go in with the second bead of poly gel. And that second bead of poly gel is usually like around the cuticle area, you know, to make the apex. So yeah, like always, I will let you enjoy some of this application, and then I'll come in and chit chat with you guys. yeah, I was supposed to do this set for Friday the 13th. This is my third time doing this set. Honestly, I feel like it could have been better. I don't know, like I like the second one better, but you guys will be the judge of that. I don't know. I feel like it just wasn't happening. Like, even when I was doing Ghostface, for some reason this year was harder than last year. And maybe it was harder last year and I just didn't realize it, but yeah, I don't know. It was just, I was struggling like a lot. And I was just like overthinking everything. And honestly, it slipped my mind that Friday the 13th was this month, you know. And yeah, I don't know. I ended up going to get tattoos. But yeah, either way, I was like, you know what? I'd rather just post it on Halloween, you know, for it to be spooky and all this stuff. I was gonna do some like spooky skeletons, like the stiletto ones, but honestly, I just ran out of time. I thought I had time, but I don't know. I just got super busy and just, yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed these spooky sets I did this year. I know last year I did different ones, and maybe I'll recreate, you know, some next year just to see. And yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys have a good Halloween today with your little ones. If you guys are going trick-or-treating, please be safe. Also, you know, teenagers, like, please be safe. Be vigilant. You know, there's a lot of bad things going around in this world, but, you know, yeah, I don't know. That's just my little advice to y'all today. So I know Halloween isn't technically over yet because, you know, it's not the first. But I will say I am super excited for Christmas nails. I am going to do some fall nails, but I believe like starting in the middle of November, I'm going to do like a bunch of Christmas nails because like I just want to do like something. I was thinking of maybe doing like a week or two where I'm constantly posting. I'm thinking maybe a week because I don't want to give myself like too much. So yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about doing like a week's worth of just like Christmas sets, you know, some simple ones, a little bit more like, you know, out there. So yeah, I don't know. I'm super excited. And I'm super excited because I'm going to decorate my house and like, yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I've been buying stuff already. And like, my holidays, Christmas, don't get me wrong. I love Halloween just because it's spooky season. I love spooky movies and all that stuff. But I've always been, you know, a Christmas kind of girl because I don't know. I think the memories that I had as a child and just, yeah, I think that's, you know, like why I love Christmas, you know, so much. But Yeah, I can't wait for those nail sets. And I am going to be doing some fall nail sets just, you know, like for people that don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Like me, myself, and I personally don't celebrate Thanksgiving. We do hang out and like we try to make a turkey, but like to gather like family and all that stuff, we really don't care for it. But yeah. Once all the polygel has been cured, I am gonna go in with my 180 grit nail file, my Makartt dust collector, and I'm gonna start filing and shaping these nails. Alright, so now it's time for the nail art. And for the nail art, I'm using black, white, red, and gray. I am mixing up some black and gray to create like a more darker gray because I threw my old grays away. So yeah, and I'm gonna do like my index finger first. I know I always like say I didn't get enough like footage, and I didn't. Most of the time when I do nail art like this, I always forget that I'm recording, and I bring, you know, my finger up to my face, and then I'm like, oh crap, and then yeah, so I'm sorry if like a lot of like the nail art isn't in, but I'm gonna mix some gray and like a little bit of the black, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just apply it half of the nail. And it doesn't have to be like perfectly cut off, you know, because this is gonna be like the ombre, this is gonna be the background. So this is basically like the dark sky, you know how like it looks scary and stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that, and then on the bottom of the nail, like on the tip area, I'm going to apply some black. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect because we are ombreing it and we want that illusion of like the gray fading into the black. So yeah, I did want to let you know I did do 2 to 3 coats of this, like of the same thing. So I repeated the same steps, you know, like after I would ombre, I would put on some of the gray and then some of the black and then ombre again and then cure. And yeah, so right here I'm just gonna go in with my ombre brush and I'm just going back and forth. I used to have like a fan brush and it was like way better, but this ombre brush really worked well. So yeah, like I said, I do go ahead and do it like 2 to 3 times, and it's just so I can get enough coverage. I'm pretty sure if I would have done like a clear like background, it would have been easier. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I did for this nail art. I did do this like matte, like this set is matte, and I do use some like top coat. Like I'll show you guys, like when I write the words and when I do the drip, like the nail drip. Also for the trees, I added some like top coat because I wanted those to stand out like a lot. So yeah, I just went over it with like some top coat. But I'm gonna let you guys enjoy some nail art and I'll come back in. So I didn't get to tell a spooky story yesterday in my last video, but I kind of have like a spooky story that happened to me, and I figured why not tell you guys, you know, while you guys see me do this nail art. So when I was younger, I was in foster care. So I was a foster child. My brother and I, the 2 middle children, well, also my younger one, but me and my other brother, the one that comes after me, we were in foster care and we were separated, you know. I was with like this older lady. We called her grandma because she legit looked like a grandma. And the one I was with was auntie. We called her auntie. So it was 2 old ladies and they were like besties, and they did foster care for long. They lived in this mobile home area and whatnot. So, you know, I don't know if anyone's ever dealt with being in the system, but it's a traumatic experience, you know, and I know like it's hard. But thankfully, you know, this old lady, she was like super nice. I loved her. She was like the best. And I'm not gonna lie, her house was a little creepy. I had never in my life, you know, had my own like bathroom, it was always sharing. Like, I always shared rooms with my siblings, and that was like my first time ever having a room, and just, you know, my first time in someone else's home living, you know, it was just new. So I had fell asleep. This was the first or second night, right? And I was just kind of like, I don't know. And I was having this dream, right? And it was just scary. Like, it was just like all bad. And then I remember in my dream, it was like this monster thing, like following me, like chasing me and stuff. And, you know, I have very, very vivid dreams. When I'm talking about very vivid dreams, like, I'm talking about, I feel the pain, I feel the sadness, the happiness, like, it's intense. Like, I have very intense dreams. Well, you know, this night was one of those nights where I think I was just very stressed out and scared, and I happened to have this dream. But yeah, so this figure thing was like chasing me, you know, and it didn't have feet. Like, it was just floating around. It had like a black, like, cape kind of thing, like a robe, I don't know. And I remember it grabbed my arm, and when it grabbed my arm, it like cut me, right, with its like super long nails. I had like 3 lines going across my forearm. I was like, what the hell, you know? And I wake up, you know, I'm all startled. I wake up in pain, and I'm like, dude, what the heck? And I looked down, and I had seen that I had 3 scratches. Now, it could have been me. It could have been me scratching myself, but, you know, whatever. I also have this thing, like, I do not look at mirrors unless I have to, like, at night. I will not look at a mirror, especially in the dark. There's times where I use the bathroom at night, in the middle of the night, and, you know, I don't want to turn on the lights or anything, so I just walk with my head down. Well, you know, I don't know what possessed me to look up that night, and when I looked up, I seen the same person, like the same figure thing in my dream in real life. Like, I kid you not, it was right behind me. I seen it in the back, and I turned around hella quick, and it was gone. So I was like, oh, hell nah. I ran into my room. I was crying. I was scared. Auntie came in, and she was like, what's wrong, sweetie? What's wrong? And I was like, it's after me. Like, it won't leave me alone. And yeah, they ended up taking me to church because they thought I was like possessed and stuff. But yeah, that's a scary story that happened. I have seen this floating man around, and it usually comes like that. I usually see him when I'm like very stressed out. Like, I'm talking about like going through some bad things. And I have heard that like when you see that, it means like you're stressed out. I don't know. It's like something. And yeah, so like, if you guys know what it means, let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, it was pretty scary. I was terrified. I was like, I want to say 12. No, I'm lying. I was like 13 years old when, no, I lied again. Yeah, I was like 11, 12 when this happened, because I was 13 out there in Mexico. But yeah, it was some scary stuff. I have had like other things happen, you know, and just crazy stuff. If you guys want to know more about like my vivid dreams, let me know. Like, I am so down to talk about that in like another video or something. I don't know, but yeah. I want to show you guys what I found. So I found this sponge in at DTK, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to do like the mask coming out of something. So I did the oval, right? But then I went in with some of the white and a little, like I just dabbed it just very little bit, and then I'm just using it, kind of creating like an aura nail. And yes, I'm gonna make some aura nails because like I just like figured out how to do it, and so I'm super excited. But anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and like dab it all around like the oval, and then I'm gonna go in with some black gel polish and then kind of do the outline. I will say this mask isn't my best mask. I don't know, I really feel like I could have done better, but yeah, I think it's just me being very like hard on myself. But I honestly feel like it could have like been better. I don't know. I did want to mention that a lot of this stuff, you know, I did do out of frame. Again, like whenever I do nail art, I always end up bringing my finger like super close to my face, and yeah, so I'm sorry about that. But I do go in with some dark grays and kind of create that illusion of, you know, like the face being all like just, you know, messy and stuff. You know how like the Jason Max just looks raggedy? Well, I'm using the gray, like the darker gray, to create that look, you know, and also to give it more depth and all that stuff. And yeah, that's basically it. I had done this like mask, I want to say like 10, even more probably times, and it just wasn't happening until finally I was like, you know what, screw it. And this, I did it on Sunday. This is and it literally took me like 10 minutes, and I was like, I'm gonna go with it, and that's final. I don't care. I need this video out already. I need to get it moving, you know, like come on. So yeah, if it's not the best, you know, Jason, I'm sorry. And this is how the nails came out. Honestly, I like them, but I don't know. I feel like Jason could have been better. This was the first year I did it, then second year, and then these are this year's, and I don't know. I think everything else came out good. It's just the mask. I feel like the mask could have been better. I just suck at like placement still. But yeah, I don't know. I still think they came out cute. Last year I used glitter, but this year I just wanted to kind of keep it like the original one that I did. Obviously, the only difference is like how I did the mask. But yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying, you know, these spooky nail sets this year. I'm bummed out that I didn't get to do more. It was just like me and my timing and all that, like always. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good, happy Halloween. Stay safe. Like always, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Bye.